Ladies and gentlemen, I got a special guest with us. He doesn't need an introduction, but for those of you who don't know who he is.
I'm Al Lewis, a physique competitor, and in a couple more weeks, 2 more weeks, I will be competing in the Arnold Amateur.
Did you guys hear that? The Arnold Amateur. That Al, that's great. Is this your first time doing the Arnold?
Yes. It's more of a bucket list thing, you know.
That's great.
It's not about, me, trying to win this show. I'm older, I'm 46 years old, so right now, my thing is just to keep going, to keep going.
Did you say 46?
Yes, I'm 46 years old.
And would you say right now at 46 you're in the best shape of your life?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell the people out there that are in their 40s that it can be done. You just have to. You put in so much hard work. We all have been following you for years. I have especially. Mm-hmm. Gene has.
Yes.
You just tell them that it just takes hard work.
Yes, and you have to be patient. And whatever diet you on, you just got to be on point with it. You got to be on point with it. So and to me, I think different things work for different people. As long as you're getting the results, as long as you're looking good on stage, that's what's important. Different
strokes for different folks.
Right.
Do you have a coach? I know you train by yourself. And where are we right now?
We at the JCC.
JCC, thank you for letting us do this interview. Mm-hmm. You've been working here for how long now?
18 years.
18 good years. Mm-hmm. You got a coach do you have a coach that helps you with everything?
Yes, Rick Permerano.
I know Rick. Hey Rick, how's it going?
Yeah. And last year I went to him, well, this is funny, I'll tell you the story. 2015, I was planning on doing the Mr. Buffalo, Men's Physique Master. And at that time, I was kind of lost. I didn't know where to go, I went to other gyms and everything. And what happened was, something told me, it was on a Saturday, the call rang. So I was like, you know what, let me call this guy, see what he's all about. And I went to see him the next day. He told me to come see him the next day. And when I went to see him, he told me, buddy, you need about another month or 2. I was like, what? He said another month or 2, put the show on for on the side.
He was honest with you. That's important.
Yes, very honest. He would tell you if you're ready to be on stage. Trust me, he would tell you. Then after then, since then I did 11 shows. I won a NPC Brad Francis Rochester show, not the overall. I won first place in the Masters, and then I won the Battle at the Border NPC. And I took second in Open and first in Masters, and also I won 2 DFAC shows.
DFAC?
Yes.
All right.
And that was exciting. Actually, that was one of my favorite shows, especially the first one. And also I did some IMBF shows too. So it was pretty much. I'm trying to name them all.
There's so many.
And
so many.
Also, I won my pro card at the UFE Halloween Mayhem, and I competed at the UFE Worlds. So.
That's awesome. So we got a world champion sitting over here.
I wouldn't say that. One thing about me, I'm very humble.
You're humble, and that's good, but the future looks bright for you, Al.
Right.
If you keep doing what you're doing and you're there's a slogan you have. What is it?
Motivation on the rise.
Motivation on the rise. And if we can motivate at least one person out of this whole thing, then we've done our job.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of motivation, who motivates you? What makes you get up every day and makes you want to do this, makes you want to grind it out?
What motivates me is, that's a good question. I've always been a motivated person. I mean, coming from powerlifting, coming from running, coming from bodybuilding, fitness is real important to me. And I tell you, the true story that motivated me is, which I really never talked about. Year 2000, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. And that is, a disease which inflames your intestines. And ever since then, I think that's what pushed me to, better my health, because, you know, only thing I'm thinking is, oh, I don't want to end up with a bag. I don't want to end up, you know, in a worse situation that I was at that time. So I think that's what kept me going. Yep.
Well, Al, I'm glad you're feeling better, and you
Right.
got through that, and like I said, you're motivating other people. Is there any, because a lot of people follow you, Al, in the Buffalo area, and even outside the Buffalo area, is there anything you want to say to your fans out there that follow you?
Wow, I didn't know I had fans.
Well, you're talking to one right here, and Gene, where are your fans? I follow you.
Just, you know, follow your dreams, keep going. And I gotta thank Eugene, because he was one of the ones that motivated me to do the Arnold. I remember back, he might not remember. We was in Canada, and I guess we was at Huey's competition. And Eugene was judging the competition.
Who's Huey, real quick?
Oh, Huey, he's my cousin.
Okay.
And he's the world, well, he's a two-time world UFE champion.
Hi, Huey.
So we was there watching the competition, and these words that Eugene told me, I never forgot. He said, Al, if you were lean as you were for the IMBF show that you did in 2008, you can do the Arnold. And I'm like, oh, nah, these guys, you know, they way over me. And ever since he told me that, that stuck in my head. And you know something, I was like, you know, I'm gonna do it. Win or lose, I'm gonna do it. So that was one of my most motivating times, I could say. And thanks, Eugene, for that. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, Al, I want to say this interview's been awesome. I want to say good luck at the Arnold. Maybe we'll see you at another show in Buffalo, maybe the DFAC Buffalo Showdown, maybe another show. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you for motivating and doing what you do on a daily basis.
Okay, no problem.
Really. Thank you, Al.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
All right, take care.